this is Piya and you're watching News of the Week on IndusTV. Happy New Year 2021. Celebrations around the world. From IndusTV, we wish all our viewers a safe, healthy and prosperous New Year. After perhaps the strangest year in our collective lives, people all across the globe have celebrated the New Year, hoping that 2021 will bring back some semblance of normality. New Zealand was one of the first countries to ring in 2021 with a show packing 500 kg of fireworks. The country and its South Pacific Island neighbors currently have almost no cases of COVID-19, and New Year celebrations there were the same as ever. Australia was also among the first nations to celebrate the changing of the year. In past years, Sydney's harbour would be packed with 1 million watching fireworks light up the sky above Sydney Harbour Bridge. But this year, most watched on television as authorities urged residents to stay home. Following on from China, Taiwan was one of the first countries in Asia to go into 2021, and the country did so with a firework extravaganza in Taipei with a theme of love. More than 25,000 fireworks lit up the skies over the Thai capital Bangkok as the clock struck midnight, fired from the boats on the Chao Phraya River, which snakes through the city. Massed crowds gathered along the Jumeirah beach and around downtown Dubai to watch its most expensive firework display yet from Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building. Fireworks explode over Pyongyang during New Year's celebration in the North Korean capital. The country said it has no cases of coronavirus, but most in the crowd wore masks. An hour after Brexit chime, Big Ben was in focus again as London celebrated the dawn of 2021 with a fireworks and light display over London that included tributes to NHS staff. Many South Africans swapped firecrackers for candles to mark New Year's Eve amid COVID restrictions and nighttime curfew. Although New York City's traditional ball drop at midnight to welcome the new year happened as planned, the city was missing its usual enormous New Year's Eve crowd. Year of Hope 2021. 2020 has been a year of trials, tragedies and tears. But a new year lies ahead, and with it we see rays of hope, said United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres. While 2020 left many scars that still show as we are ushering in the new year, but amid the struggle, there have been signs of hope for a better future. A handful of vaccines now have been authorized around the globe. Many more remain in development. First name on this list is mRNA-based vaccine by Pfizer-BioNTech Fosun Pharma, which is being used internationally. The USA has a second mRNA-based vaccine developed by Moderna. India's expert panel approves Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. The decision clears the vaccine's rollout in the world's second most populous country, which after the United States has the highest number of COVID-19 infections. China approved the Sinopharm vaccine and Britain authorizes the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine for emergency use. Canada has been using both Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. Researchers are currently testing 64 vaccines in clinical trials on humans, and 19 have reached the final stages of testing. At least 85 preclinical vaccines are under active investigation in animals. In a span of just 2 days, 3 US states, California, Florida, and Colorado, have now confirmed cases of the COVID-19 variant, so-called super strain, that is said to be approximately 70% more contagious. As New Year lies ahead of us, and if we work together in unity and solidarity, keep following recommended regulations, we will transition to an inclusive and sustainable future. Paycheck Protection Program Round 2. The highlights. After much deliberation, Congress finally agreed to approve a $900 billion COVID-19 relief package as part of the Consolidated Appropriations Act 2021. Included in that amount is $284 billion for a second round of the Paycheck Protection Program, containing provisions targeted to help smaller businesses with a second round of PPP loans and offering the potential for additional funding to borrowers with original PPP loans. Some of the important factors small business owners need to know. EIDL advances are not taxable and will no longer reduce PPP loan forgiveness amounts. PPP loan proceeds used to pay expenses are now deductible and income is not included as taxable income. There is additional funding available for the EIDL program targeted to low-income communities. In order to receive a second draw, PPP loan eligible entities must meet the few requirements such as employ not more than 300 employees, have used or will use the full amount of their first PPP loan. Businesses that experienced a 25% reduction in gross receipts in a particular quarter in 2020 compared to the same time frame in 2019. Second PPP application must be submitted by March 31st, 2021. Paid sick and family medical leave extended through March 31st. Businesses can now take employee retention credits even if they applied for a PPP loan, awaiting further guidance on this. Some of the funniest New Year 2021 jokes. While some were thrilled to make it through 2020, pressure on 2021 is towering high. Hope and humor are important to help one process and deal with such times in a positive way. Here we collected some hilarious and relatable memes and jokes. And that's it from our news desk. Wishing everyone an amazing 2021. This is your host Piya signing off.